Fences are designed to keep livestock in and predators out. What if your fence isn't quite high enough and you don't have enough money to replace the whole thing? Well, that's where these could come in handy. These are the Pickex range of fence post extensions, and they come in a range of sizes from 450 to 900. Regular viewers would have seen these things before, but they've been upgraded, so it's time to put them through their paces again. There's a great video on the channel about using these to build a deer-proof fence in the suburbs. There's a link to that video at the end. But in the meantime, let's see how these new versions work and see how all the options come together to build the fence you want. Now, as they say in the classics, prior planning prevents poor performance. So first thing we're going to do before we get on the fence line is set these up, and it's quite easy. You get sent some screws with the pack. The first thing we're going to do is locate one of two holes on the side of the picket extension. Now, these holes are the same distance from the end of the extension. No matter which one you choose, you've just got to choose one of them and put a screw in. Then we're going to flip it onto its face, and you'll see that there are holes all the way up the extension. We're going to come to the second hole up and just start a screw in there because we want to leave that nice and loose to slide down over our post. Installing the Pickex extensions is quite easy on a post, even if it's got wire attached to it, because it only uses the back two fins, and these will fit on any of the popular brands of Australian posts or American T-posts. Now that we've got it slid on, so after a quick install of the post extensions, it's time to don the speed dealers and run out our wire. Now, I'm only using the 450 extensions, which is giving me a 1 foot or 300mm rise above my standard fence. I've run out my two wires that I'm putting to extend the fence height. Now I've just got to use some tie wire to tie them off. They can be tied to the other face, but I just prefer the smooth face for wire life. Now, we all know that the most expensive part of any fence is time and labour, so I'm using Davo's fencing clips to cut that down as well. And they make a nice solid connection to the Pickex extensions. Just use a shorter screw. Now, there's also a couple of really easy solutions for attaching your electric fence to these picket extensions. The first one, of course, is the Davo's reel clip. And of course, a wire standoff is going to fit the whole spacing of the picket extensions as well, so it allows you the option of having a standoff electric wire raised up above the height of your normal fence. Not much is going to go past that. Electricity's king. And if you want to hang your wires on the other side of these picket extensions, you can use the little black insulators. They screw in nicely. Just make sure your screw's not too long, or else it'll dig through the insulator and short it out, which will cause you some dramas with the fence. Of course, some of us, when we're running steel fences, want to have a larger post in our fence, like this stock post XL, and the standard Pickex won't fit that. But there is an easy solution, and that is an adapter. It's only a couple of bucks, and it helps your Pickex slide perfectly onto the post. Do it up as normal, rock solid, fits the XL. And if you're worried about going even higher, this is the 900mm Pickex installed on the top of a stock post XL, and as you can see, it's nearly 2 meters in height. And for those of you who still use timber posts, you can just screw them into them as well. Job's done. And if you're looking for a leaning offset, they got you covered on that too. And it goes both ways. So it's of the new millennium. Strength test. They're pretty strong.